In this problem, the question is to use synthetic division to divide this polynomial by x plus 1, and then we want to find all of the zeros. Let's go ahead and go through it. So we'll start by dividing by x plus 1 using synthetic. So step 1 is to switch the sign here. So because it's a plus 1, I'll put a little bracket here and then put a negative 1. Then we write down the coefficients of our function. So 1, negative 2, negative 1, and then 2. And then we draw a line. And now we start the synthetic division process. So you take this number and you bring it down. That's the first step. Just always bring that one down. And then you multiply. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Then you add and you get negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 1 is 3. You add here and you get 2. 2 times negative 2 is negative 2. You add here and you get 0. So this is the remainder. Okay, this is called the remainder. And so because we divided by x plus 1 and the remainder is 0, it means that x plus 1 is a factor. It also means that if you plug in negative 1 into this function, you get 0. This is called the factor theorem. Okay, this is called the factor theorem if you're curious. It's just worth memorizing. Whenever you use synthetic division and you get 0 as a remainder, two things happen. One, you're told that this is a factor. Two, you're told that this is a 0 of the function. So we have one of the answers. So one of the answers is going to be negative 1. That's one of our zeros because we got a remainder of 0. So now that we know that this is a factor, we can actually factor this. Let me go ahead and show you all of the work. So I'm going to write this down again. So x cubed minus 2x squared minus x plus 2. And this actually factors, okay? This factors as this piece here. And how do you get this piece? Well, you want to start at 1 less. So this is 3, so you start at 2. So it'll be parentheses x squared. It's 1 times x squared minus, and then you go down the line. 2, then 3x, and then 2. See, these are the coefficients of a quadratic. 1, negative 3, 2. 1, negative 3, 2. And you know it's a quadratic because it's always 1 less. And the rest of it is just this piece, right? Because x plus 1 is a factor. And we're trying to find the zeros, so we're setting this equal to 0. So we have a product equal to 0. So you set each piece equal to 0. So you set this equal to 0, and you set this equal to 0. We already know this answer, right? We already had it, so it's kind of redundant. So a lot of times you'll see people, including myself, skip all of this and just go straight from here to here. Because we know this is one of the answers, and then we know we can just take this piece and set it equal to 0. So this is a step that I usually don't show. I usually go straight from here to here, because I know I already have one of the answers. This hopefully factors. Let's try it. I think it will. We need two numbers that multiply to 2 and add to negative 3. So I guess 1 and 2, and they both have to be negative. Yeah, and that'll give us x minus 2 is 0, x minus 1 is 0. So we get 2 and 1. Yeah, it certainly does work. And that does work, right? Look, negative 2x minus x, the inside, the middle, and the outer give you negative 3. Negative 2 plus negative 1 is negative 3. Negative 2 times negative 1 is 2. So all is good. Easy factoring. So those are our three answers. Our zeros are negative 1, 1, and 2. I hope this video has been helpful. Good luck.